Your YouTube live is not. Your YouTube live is not turning up. Neither is your Facebook live.
It'll come in some time. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Anyway, so now we are also live on my Facebook page, hopefully. So, hi everyone. Oh yes, I am live on YouTube, live on Facebook. Hey everyone. So it's great to be seeing all of you. Not really, but yeah. So the whole point of going live today was to talk about a very, 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 very special release of us. We're going to be talking about. We are actually going to be talking about a song that we did a long time ago, which was 6 months.
To cross post my video once again.
So yeah, we are going to be talking about a song called Aal Aayal Tharavenam, and we thought now would be the best time to do it because it's leading up to Onam. Yeah, Shravan, can you look at the camera for a second?
I'm looking at some 5 different.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's.
Hello.
Great. So obviously, we did a poll asking for what you guys want to know about the song on our Instagram pages, and we have a few questions ready.
Apparently, you guys want to know a lot about this.
Oh yes. So really quickly, this song was actually it's actually a Kerala folk song or a Nadan Paate that I had no idea about. The way we actually did this song was Shravan suggested that, hey, we need to do a Malayalam song. And then I said, I don't know Malayalam. And then what happened
Actually,
was...
we had a manager who was Malayalam, so that all worked
hi,
out
Niranjan.
in the end. And
of course, I had a lot of friends. Growing up in the Gulf, I feel very shameful to say that I don't know so much Malayalam, since it's a second language there. But anyway, so Shravan, you want to talk about the song? Maybe we'll just watch the song, and then
we can do that. Yeah.
we can actually watch the song. So Shravan, you won't be able to see for a minute.
Oh, that's okay.
That's hold
okay,
on.
That's
So I'm just going to go to my own YouTube channel and watch the video. Okay.
It should turn up for me in a bit. I think it should turn up for me also in a bit.
Yeah. But you will be able to hear it. You'll be able to hear it. Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay. Very interesting. I have to search for my own song right now. Aal Aayal, Mahesh. Okay, let's just do this. So we're going to be playing the song for you all. It was released before our US tour. So the whole point of this release was actually to promote the US tour. We were planning to have it as a Vishu or an Onam release. This song was actually produced for our Carnatic Reloaded show in when was it? It was July, right?
Yeah, July. You're talking about obviously the Academy show or the Opus show.
The Academy show.
Yeah, Academy show somewhere mid-year. Opus show is I think maybe 5-6 months before.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, the song is not streaming. Can you hear anything?
Just tech problems. No, nothing.
You're not able to hear? Okay, technical issue. What do we do? Okay, so I'm just going to play the song. I'm just going to re-enable Zoom once more and play the song from and we're going to run through the whole process of making it, hopefully. So now they should all be able to see us, and I'm just going to play a little bit of the song. I'm not going to be playing the mix, but so this is how the song starts. Let me check the comments on YouTube.
Aal Aayal Tharavenam Aduthorambalam Venam Haalinu Chernoru Kulavum Venam Aal Aayal Tharavenam Aduthorambalam Venam Haalinu Chernoru Kulavum Venam Kulipanai Kulam Venam ചേർന്നൊരു കുളവും വേണം ആലായാൽ തര വേണം ആലായാൽ തര വേണം
Okay, so that was the song. And
And well, it's actually this is almost so nostalgic. I think I need to take a minute to say this because this was done obviously way before any of this corona situation hit us.
yeah, so there
We
are
had
actually a few
incredible
questions.
fun shooting this.
Yeah, actually, Shravan, remember we actually shot this song twice.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so,
we were in, I think, Kerala for a few concerts, and we tried shooting
Yeah.
it there, but I don't think we ended up doing it justice because I think the track had just come out so well by that point that
Exactly.
you know,
So
we
we
really
were,
felt that we
what
needed to
happened?
get a great team on this.
Yeah, I think what happened was we were in Kerala, and then we had the cameras, everything set up. Then my camera ran out of battery during the shoot.
Oh my God,
And then we shot with our phones.
happened.
And then disasters happened. And then yeah, but then we actually shot the entire music video and never got the music video done. And then
Exactly.
I think in Jan we shot it again. We had came in studio Bharat and Subhash and our dear manager Niranjan uh, to help us shoot. So yeah, it's actually we had 2 music video shoots, 7 concerts with this performance, and it took I think 6 months, right?
Yeah, just a crazy amount of time. Crazy amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I have.
But I think what was, yeah. Sorry, go on, go on.
Yeah. Tell me. Go on. I'm having reading questions.
Yeah, no. So for obviously for those of you who've already seen the video, we're doing a whole bunch of fun stuff in that video. Like, we ran into a whole bunch of fishermen who were trying to pull out
Oh yes.
their catch for the day, and you know, like they invited us over to like help them out with that, and I think the cavemen guys they just shot it beautifully as well, and we were just being our fun selves, I guess, and I think the song also just describes that it's a song about celebration.
Yeah.
So I think it just turned out beautifully.
And yeah, the vocals took me so long to record. The Malayalam is just Aal Aayal. I can't even pronounce it, but somehow I think I recorded
we
the
got
vocals.
it right in the take. So
I got it right in the take, and it was actually some. I recorded this song 9 times. I think I had 9 sessions.
Wow.
So
Damn,
it was because every time I used to make a mistake. That's how it was. Anyway, so
but we are getting a lot of comments.
yeah,
saying
please
that
read out some
this
comments.
Is the favorite song. Yeah, so this is for a lot of people. They're saying that this is the favorite song of ours, Mahesh.
We haven't released
So-
many, so great.
But yeah, and I think a lot of people also say that they really like the violin bit. So thank you so much for that.
Okay, some people are
Yes.
saying you sound
go on.
exactly like a Malayali. Okay, so I'm Palakkad
Yes,
Iyer, so basically
that-
half and half. I don't
And
really
also from
qualify.
all the
Yeah,
years of living in the Gulf,
Gilf.
that I'm sure that helped.
Yeah, people are saying the cover is lovely. Both song and video are pleasing to the eye. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Sachin. Thank you, Sachin. Mahesh, I'm 13 years old. I'm a big fan of yours. Anirudh. Thank you, Anirudh. How will you speak my name? Anurag. Thank you for shouting my name. By Sunil. It's a very confusing comment. Hey, but I think I remember those questions that were asked on our Instagram.
Oh my God, I think you've got some 200 of those. So let's see them.
Okay, so I'm going to open up the questions that we've got. I think I sent us. We have a screenshot, no?
Yeah. I think I have it too.
Okay, great. So one by one, how did you get inspired to remix this song by a user named Vishnu XXX underscore full stop?
Go for it.
So basically, the way we decided to make this song is we wanted to do a Malayalam song because there are so many really nice folk compositions, and it was suggested by Shravan, and Masala Coffee's cover of this song was really something that inspired me to keep singing the song again and again.
Absolutely.
So yeah, after that we decided, okay, let's make a club version. And so that's how we got to making this song. Location of the video shoot. A lot of people are asking this. Where did we shoot it?
Mahesh, do you want to answer this?
Half of it, the first, it features footage from the first Kerala shoot, which was in what city? Trivandrum, no?
Trivandrum, Trivandrum.
Yeah, Trivandrum.
You
And
even have the Trivandrum
ah,
International Airport as we
the international airport. Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody goes there now for corona reasons, but okay.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, we're really looking forward to start traveling again and performing for you all soon. So let's
Yeah,
just hope
yeah,
that
yeah.
happens. And the second half, the most of the video where you see the awesome beach location, the fishermen, the trees, all of that was actually Mahabalipuram. In the middle of Mahabalipuram. It wasn't really Kerala, but we made it to. So yeah. Then
Yeah, I think again the credit should definitely go to the guys who shot the video to
yeah,
I think really provide a lovely Kerala aesthetic to the video
exactly.
even
Yeah.
though much of
Okay.
it wasn't shot there.
The
so.
K girl is asking, do you speak Malayalam? You've sung so well. I don't speak Malayalam, unfortunately.
Korchu korchu.
Korachu korachu. Korachu korachu Malayalam. Samsarik. I forgot what the word is.
Sarikyam.
Samsarikyam.
I'm going to get so
Exactly.
much hate for this.
How did you both meet? You can answer this.
For this video or generally in life?
I think generally in life is what they're asking.
Okay, generally in life, Mahesh has one version of this story. I have a completely different version.
I want to hear
In
your
my
version.
I message Mahesh, but then Mahesh doesn't reply for 2 years.
Hey,
In his version, he messaged.
that is not true. I messaged you. 2 years later, you replied, and that's how we met.
Okay.
So yeah,
For this live, we'll stick to that version. Okay.
for this live, and we met for collaboration on this very awesome composition by Sri Lalgude Jayaraman sir called the Mohana Kalyani Tilana, where we decided to do the track and shoot it in Bombay. Awesome things happen in Bombay. And that day, Shravan had the worst stomach ache. I think you were.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Never mind.
So
Let's not get.
the three of us, Mahesh, Akshay, who's of course our amazing mridangam player, and myself, almost every time we decide to collaborate on any single track, I'll end up having a stomach upset. And so Mahesh has very aptly created a WhatsApp group with the three of us called the
Stomach Upset Project. Yeah, the cure to that is the Tide Sadam project, by the way. Everything is named after.
Oh wow, this is some next level stuff. Okay, which violin model is Shravan using? So for I think for that particular track and for a lot of the tracks that I was recording for at that period of time, I was using a Cantini electric violin.
Hmm.
Interestingly enough, for the first collaboration that Mahesh and I did, I was using a Yamaha electric violin. That was an EV205.
Hmm.
This was a Cantini violin, and right now I can't find it. Hold on.
Forness.
Yes, the Forness violin. Where is that? So this is the violin that I'm using currently.
Very nice. Okay. Who has done mixing and mastering? So I mix and master all of my projects. If you didn't know. Okay. Then which software did you use to compose this wonderful song? I use Logic Pro. I can go through the session in a while.
Yes, yes.
I can actually
yes.
go through the Logic session. So
So if there are any producers on the list, please stick around because
I'm going to.
definitely a masterclass you don't want to miss.
Yeah. People are asking, Shravan sir ka dance inside car. Well, there was that scene where you were actually.
Oh yeah, inside the auto, no, I think.
I think that needs to be a GIF on WhatsApp.
Oh good lord. No.
Okay. People are.
Basically, I think half the time what we did in Kerala was that we just kind of played the song on loop and vibe to it because
Yeah.
that kind of song. So yeah.
Yeah. Meaning of the song. How do we explain this? We have subtitles, but I think the deeper meaning is it's just how the ideal. It talks about. How do we explain this? It's basically the ideal things that are needed for a good, like, what is the
Life,
word?
I think.
Yeah. So Aal Aayal Tharavenam Adithoram Balam. So if the banyan tree, lake, so the ideal kind of village, how things should be. Um, I don't know if even I understood it properly, but I think Niranjan had explained it to me and I forgot. Yeah, Geo shred notes for this song. I'm actually not playing so much as uh, Shravan in this song. I just played Gari Nisa Gama Ba Nisa. That's all I'm playing.
It's like
Gari
the
Sa
fillers, no?
Ma Gari Sa. Okay, how did you practice the
Never.
different Malayalam lyrics? Difficult. It was very
It's a good
difficult
question.
to practice. My mom helped. Niranjan, our manager, helped, and then my very close friend Tarun helped. And after helping 12 times, I finally got it to 80% where I wanted it to. But yeah, why are you and Shravan always wearing goggles in all your music videos? So
I mean, half the
Shravan,
time if we shoot in the sun, we kind of don't have a choice, guys.
also,
But
half,
also, ha-
half the time you're sleep deprived. That's what it is.
yeah, I did not want to say that, but okay.
I am saying it on everyone's behalf. Okay, so wait, let's check questions on. Are you on my YouTube page?
I can't see you live on YouTube for some reason. I
Hey,
don't know why.
what? Okay.
Yeah. Just check once, please.
Okay. It's the ideal Kerala we dream of. That's what the meaning is. Thank you, Vishnu.
Yes.
Can you guys give a brief about your background and how you got into music production?
Yeah, Mahesh, I think that's for you.
So
majorly.
I've always been interested in music since I was a child. I started learning music when I was 3 or 4, and I learned for a good 15 years, and then I decided to pursue audio engineering and music production as my bachelor's. And later on, I went to Scotland to do my master's in music technology, and that's where I discovered the iPad app that I play. So that's how it is.
Oh, I see your YouTube live stream now, by the way.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
can see it,
So I think we can get to the logic session and break down the actual song into bits and pieces. Are you okay, Shravan?
yeah. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Yes.
Okay. So soon you're not going to be able to see me, but you'll see my
Oh, no.
screen. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Um, let me set it up. Okay. So this is for the music production freaks. This is my logic session for the song. Everything is super organized. So I think. Wait, Shravan, you're not able to see, no?
I can see it. I can see it. I'm able to see the stream.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm able to see the stream on YouTube.
Okay. So, anyway, so let me just go through the entire process of how I work. So, I start with very, very basic elements. So I usually have pianos, and I have, say, a pluck and a bass. That's how I usually start, and that's how the song starts as well. So it's very basic elements. So what you're hearing right now is a combination of two things. So pamariga marisa pamariga.
Why don't you show them what you use for the lead, Mahesh? Like,
So the lead is actually vacuum. It's a synth called vacuum. It looks something like this. Wait, where is it? So vacuum is a synth that I used, and everything takes time to load because I'm streaming and doing this at the same time, and my
Oh,
computer
yeah, yeah,
is
yeah.
crashing
Just get
at
it.
this point. Okay, so this is the synth I used maximum for this song. It's called Vacuum by Air. I got it on sale basically for $1 when it came out. So I'm a huge fan of things that go on sale, and when this went on for some $1-2, I just went for it. So this is a synth. It's a normal analog modeling synth, and the sound that I got out of it. I'm freezing all the tracks right now, but so I use multiple hooks in this song. This is one main hook. Pamariga, marisa, pamari. It's in like it's not really categorized as any raga or anything, and there's one pluck sound that I used as well. So that is completely off. So you have on-beat elements and off-beat elements. And then, of course, all my electric pianos are from Contact. And then I have pads and a tanpura. So this was an intro that I gave Shravan to play on. And he came up with a normal alap. Usually my intros are all alap based. Basically, the whole point of an intro is to actually give a brief hint on what is about to come. And it's usually in the same raga as what is about to come, just like the Carnatic format. Here, you want to
But then
talk
I
about
went
the intro that you
yeah, but
played?
then I went a little bit into Ananda Bhairavi and not so much Riti Gaula. But yeah.
Actually, no, the song is another way. You went into Riti Gaula or something like that.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So,
that's
so
correct,
yeah,
yes.
so he played this intro. That's just his violin.
ആലായാൽ തര വേണം അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം ആലിന്നു ചേർന്നൊരു കുലവും വേണം.
Okay, so at this point, I'd like to stop and talk a little bit about how I planned everything that leads into the song. So I wanted the song feel to be extremely peppy and energetic. So if something really energetic is coming, and if you go into that from emptiness, the impact becomes a lot more. So which is why I even after the intro, when the vocals coming, it's absolutely empty.
ആലായാൽ തര വേണം അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം ആലിന്നു ചേർന്നൊരു കുലവും വേണം.
It's absolutely empty. There's nothing playing. And then that's when the bass kind of kicks in.
ആലായാൽ തര വേണം അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം ആലിന്നു ചേർന്നൊരു കുലവും വേണം. കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം കുളത്ത് ചെന്താമര വേണം. കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം കുളത്ത് ചെന്താമര വേണം. കുളിച്ചു ചെന്നകം പൂക്കാൻ ചന്ദനം വേണം.
Okay, so just to talk about what's happening here, first I would like to play all of the synths that I have layered. So I started off with just bass, and my bass is also vacuum, bass, piano, and basically very very simple elements. The arps actually came much later, so very very extremely simple elements. This is what I started with, and then of course I have my kick drum for feel. This was my basic groove, sort of.
But this is not your. Is this your regular kick? Because this sounds a little.
This is not the kick
I don't
that.
think this.
This kick
Yeah,
drum
this
is
is
very
not-
special. It's actually
Yeah.
there's this plugin called Kick 2 by Sonic Academy, I think, and I don't have that
Kick drum,
plugin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's Sonic or something, but it's the plugin is called Kick 2, and I don't have that plugin. I actually exported it from somewhere else. Asked a friend.
Okay.
Very, very, very powerful kick drum. Tick, tick. So, and very simple groove. There's nothing. It's just one loop. And slowly, I kind of added a lot more elements in place to kind of fill it up. That obviously sounds very plain with the vocals.
ഫലം വേണം ആലിന്നു ചേർന്നൊരു കുലവും വേണം. കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം കുളത്തിൽ ചെന്താമര.
That actually sounds extremely plain, which is why I have layers. But this is what I start with. I start with something very plain and decide my layers differently for each song. So I have this arpeggiator. I have two arpeggiators. So both of them kind of complement each other. These are all just Logic presets, basically. And then comes my second layer of electric pianos.
കുളത്തിൽ ചെന്താമര.
So that's what it is. And for this section, I added strings and pads just for feels. now when all of these elements come together, I'm just going to talk about the percussion a little later. But when all of these elements come together, I sort of create movement. So I have this section which has one soundscape. The next section, Kulipanai Kulam Venam, that has another soundscape. And then all of the soundscapes kind of come together in the next line when the chorus comes in. And now I'd like to talk about percussion a bit. So the way I plan my percussion, it's extremely layered. So I start off with a very simple kit, which sounds nothing like the end product. But then I keep adding layers. Very, very simple. I think this is a darbuka or some ethnic percussion that I have. So in context of the actual song,
Kulipanai kulam venam kullathil chandamara venam Kulipanai kulam venam kullathil.
But it makes a massive difference.
Huh?
Yeah.
what?
Very subtle, but it's making a massive difference.
Yeah, and okay, now when the actual chorus comes in one more time,
Aal Aayal tara venam aduthoram balam.
Tawil.
that's not a tawil, that's actually a chenda.
Oh, Chenda. Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
This was actually from Swar Plug.
Brilliant.
So when that actual groove comes in with the chenda, it makes so much of a... This is when the actual Kerala flavor comes in, actually. And of course, this piece was actually meant for us to perform live. And we actually want the whole audience... Whenever we do this live, we get the entire audience to clap. But the thing is, if they are not hearing any claps, so they don't know where to clap. So that's where... that's where this kind of comes into play. And when the hook, then we have a very interesting section, which is a hook line. For every production of mine, I have a hook. Literally every single production.
കുളവും വേണം ആലിന്നു ചേർന്നൊരു കുളവും വേണം ആലായാൽ തര വേണം ആലായാൽ തര വേണം.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't write this hook. For once, Shravan came up with this hook. Usually I write everything, send it to him, he records.
Yeah.
But you want to, so you want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So I think I was sort of listening to, I'm not really sure, was it Avicii or Tiesto, one of these guys at that point in time. And like most EDM songs, obviously they have, certain hooks too. And I was hearing a lot of these broken patterns that tara, 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 tara. So I wanted to do something along, those sort of broken patterns. And also this had to keep it obviously ragam based and,
Yeah.
this to sort of invoke that Kerala sort of flavor and vibe.
Yeah.
So I think I went with that, I wanted to go something along. I think I was quite inspired by that pattern. But, the song itself has such a strong melody. So I didn't want to move away from that ragam and that melody. So I think it...
Yeah, but
to
I
a
don't
certain
I
point,
don't think
it
we
kinda
really
worked
went
itself.
with ragam for a folk song like this. The starting is Reeti
Yeah.
Gowla, song is Ananda Bhairavi, this
I
hook
think I
is
should
something else.
I should say vibe more than
Yeah,
ragam.
yeah. We are
Thing is,
really
yeah.
for usually we stick to the hooks we select are very, very ragam based. For the Mohana Kalyani Tilana, it was basically the whole Pallavi was the hook. Then
Yeah.
what else did we do? Murali Dhara. That was also in Mand. Gamadani sa sani da maga maga sa da sa ga ma. That was in Mand. What else have we done?
So
Varnam was
even like
Varnam
a lot of
only.
your other productions
Yeah, one of my art production, the hook is usually in the same raga, but this one we just like, we didn't care. We wanted to have fun. So, and the song is
something
not
like
really.
something like a Nadalolita as well.
Yeah, that very old song. Yeah, but usually the hooks are in the raga, but this is not really. We didn't look at this as a classically oriented song. We wanted to keep it a lot more fun.
Yeah.
So that's why the hook is what it is. And if I was just play the hook in layers, so we record everything in layers. So this is the main line. And I recorded 10 more layers of you.
Really? Oh wow.
And I added a chorus actually. So it's not. So
Ah,
basically, it's
yes.
not really in tune. It's like wavering up and down and up and down and up and
Yeah.
down. And when you play all of this together, you get a very, very big. And and obviously, I had an iPad in my hand, so I had to play something also.
Of course.
Carries on. Yeah. So now let's get to the main part, which is the vocals. So even the vocals for the song was recorded in a lot of layers. So if you're aware of production, there is a lot of double tracking happening where I record multiple layers. I have one main layer, and then the second layer is an exact copy recorded twice.
Well,
കുളിപ്പാനായി
Mahesh,
കുള
I'm getting you're getting the same question everywhere. Again, where is the chenda from?
So the
for everybody
chenda,
who's asking that, that's from Swar Plug.
that's actually from Swarplug. That's another plugin that I don't have, which I asked. Actually, I imported it from my iPad. Swarplug is on the iPad, so I actually imported it. So the chenda is actually from.
ആലായാൽ തര വേണം അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം
That's
Really?
actually Swarplug chenda and Swarplug towel also. I just bounced it in place. So yeah, that's what it is. It's a mix of Swarplug battery for the main percussion, and the kick drum is kick 2 basically. Anyway, so getting back to vocals, my main vocal was.
ആലായാൽ തര വേണം അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം ആലിന്നു
Then I actually had sung it twice more as a layer.
ആലായാൽ തര വേണം അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം
I added that same wavering pitch effect that I added for Shravan, which gives a chorusing effect. So I recorded again, added a chorusing effect. And for this section,
കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം കുളത്തിൽ ചെന്ന്
I actually added some 10 layers more.
കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം കുളത്തിൽ ചെന്താമരം വേണം കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം
Huh?
Sounds brilliant.
Yeah,
sounds
so
brilliant.
this is actually 4 layers. So the first layer is Kulipanai Kulam Venam Kulatil Chandamar. That's the first layer. Second layer is same thing in a lower octave. Kulipanai Kulam Venam Kulatil. Then third thing is third layer Kulipanai Kulam Venam Kulatil Chandamar Venam Kulatil. So it goes on. So a mixture of all of these layers will actually.
കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം കുളത്തിൽ ചെന്താമര വേണം കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം കുളത്തിൽ ചെന്താമര വേണം കുളിച്ചു ചെന്നകം പൂക്കാൻ ചന്ദനം വേണം ആലായ
So yeah, it's actually a lot of work making music, technically. Yeah, but yeah, then we
But
also.
I think definitely this. I think if there's one thing that I need to add, Mahesh, like, I think this song just it. I think the whole sort of even the kind of tones in this song, I find it quite distinct from a lot of the other songs that you do, especially right from the very basic kick sound. itself.
Exactly. So this song was mostly in the club space. It's not really in the space of dubstep or drum and bass that we usually are used to in our. Because I wanted this to be like something that would play on pop radio.
Yeah.
And not really something in the niche space. Because this song is, if you look at the nature of the song, it's basically for everyone. And if something is for everyone, it needs to be in a genre that kind of fits everyone. So that's why I have that clapping sound everywhere. For example, our favorite section in the song is in during the Anupallavi, where we have
Yeah, after that.
പൂമാനിൻ
yeah. So over here we get the entire audience to clap.
നാടായാൽ റിബൺ വേണം മന്ത്രിമാർ വേണം നാടായാൽ റിബൺ വേണം അരികിൽ മന്ത്രിമാർ വേണം നാടിനു ഗുണമുള്ള പ്രജകൾ വേണം ആലായ
So yeah, that's what it is. So the effects used in the vocal is just an RVox waves compressor, Renaissance vocal waves compressor, and Logic EQ, and it is just Space Designer reverb and replica delay from Native Instruments. So that's what it is.
Yeah, Mahesh just throws replica on everything.
It's m- it-
In life, he just throws it on everything.
so
It's
it's
awesome
the
to use
easiest reverb to add, and it sounds good. Sorry, delay. It's
Very
just
intuitive. Yeah, very intuitive.
very easy to use. I don't have to struggle. And not a lot of, even you don't know this, but there's actually a clavinet in here somewhere. For context.
Yeah,
ആലായാൽ തരവേണം
Sorry? Huh?
I saw that layer on the session. Play.
Okay. So it actually sounds like this.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
And during the hook, this was actually inspired from. And if you kind of play it with everything else, that's when it makes complete sense. And with the entire track, it's not even heard, but it adds so much.
ആലായാൽ തരവേണം
That's the little extra movement.
Just
I
that.
think,
So
yeah.
there are a lot of elements that I use that just add a little bit, and that little bit is just enough. So yeah, that's about basically the music production of the song. There's not many tracks actually. Actually, yeah, plus 10 for vocals, plus 10 for violin, plus 2 for iPad. So basically around 50 tracks. That's all it is. Yeah, people think my tracks are all 90, 100. For this project, I decided, okay, let's keep things simple because we had a deadline to perform in a in a concert like 1 week later.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what it is. So I think at this point we can actually take a few questions. Okay, wait, I'm visible twice. Let me just change this. So yeah, at this point we can actually take a few questions that people are asking.
Let's see if we have questions. Oh, people are apparently clapping along right now.
Ah,
Great.
okay. Do you want to play some music? Maybe we can take a little bit
How
of
is the
requests.
Yeah. How
How-
is the
yeah.
experience in Kerala?
How was the
the
experience?
experience in Kerala performing?
Banana chips is awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
and performing in Kerala is a lot of
Actually,
fun.
There's one thing that I definitely have to just say. Somehow I've just felt that the most, with no disrespect to all of the other lovely people in our country, there's just something about people in Kerala and people in the Northeast. They just seem to resonate with music, like just a little bit more, and that sort of
Oh yeah,
that their response to like sort of people playing their music is just seems even more passionate, and I think that's really reflected in the song
definitely.
as well when we record it and every time we perform it as well. So that's just one thing I wanted to put.
Yeah.
I'm a sound engineer. Whenever I check my song, I play your Despacito. Wow.
Wow, it's a nice reference to have.
Right? Oh, that's nice.
Okay,
That's nice.
so maybe we can play a little bit of music.
Superb. Let's do that.
Okay, so the way this has to work is I play one line, you play one line, we'll not be in sync.
Okay.
Okay,
C sharp.
C sharp. When did you start playing this? Okay, fine, never mind. No, I have my iPad here. Okay, what song are we playing?
Give me one second. Just put on Tanpura. Put on a Tanpura.
Where do I get a Tanpura from? 1 second, hold on. I'm just going to play. Okay, 1 second. Are you able to hear?
Awesome. Whoa, that's good. Is my level okay? My
Yeah,
violin level?
make it a little louder.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check if we have any requests. We can take a couple of requests and then
Yes.
probably we can.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Okay.
okay, so Chupke Se, please.
Haha.
Yeah, you want to play Chupke Se? Okay, I'll start. Need to change my scale. there's a request for Samaja Varagamana. I'm confused which version it is.
Do both, Mahesh.
Okay, I'll do the version I know, and you do the version that you know. Great. I think we've taken like enough requests on YouTube.
Yes.
Great. Is there anything else?
Pretty much the same requests are coming even on Facebook.
Same
and
requests are
Instagram.
coming even on Facebook. Okay. There's
Play
a
something in Nalina Kanti.
Go ahead. Okay. There are a couple of more things about the shoot that I want to share. We have some.
Oh no. Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. I
Okay.
hope screen sharing is on, no?
You'll be able to see it later. Okay. Or actually, wait. I can actually do this.
No. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. I'm just going to show you my screen while I'm sharing. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
1 second. Okay. So there are. So during the shoot, we actually had a lot of fun. So wait. This was the location where we shot. It was actually somewhere in Mahabalipuram. These are all Instagram stories that I uploaded. And that entry shot of Shravan, which is just mind blowing. This is actually the behind the scenes look. Playing it again. It was
Oh, this is
wonderfully
so-
shot, but it's actually so cringeworthy.
Oh,
I'm just going to
God,
keep
this
it
is
playing.
So bad.
I'm just going to keep it playing again and again until you get annoyed.
Oh my! I'm gonna quit this live right now, Mahesh.
So the shoot was actually a lot of
Oh,
fun.
Lord.
We also saw, I think, crabs. I don't know if you're able to see. So these
Oh
there
my
were
God,
plenty of these lying around so much actually. But we got some nice photos also shot. Thank you, Subhash, if you're watching.
Yes, and Bharat as well. Yeah.
Subhash and Bharat. So it was actually a great location, and we got some amazing work done. And we are extremely thankful to Subhash and Bharat for making it look so good. Anything you would like to say before we end it?
Yeah, and I think this was our USA tour photo shoot in a certain
Basically,
way.
this was USA tour promotion, and
Yes.
we had a very long US tour,
Oh yeah.
5 months
Actually,
long. No?
I mean, come to think about it right now, I think it was just so incredible for us to be halfway across the planet performing
Yeah.
Carnatic music to people there. I think it was
Yeah,
definitely
we had
a
an
brilliant
amazing
experience.
6 shows, despite the situation. But
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah, unfortunately, we had the last 3 shows of ours cancelled, But if anybody from the US is watching, we would definitely love to come back there as soon as things become little bit normal on in the world again. So
Yeah. Anyway, so hopefully I think we can keep doing this live, and so yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been 52 minutes, so
yeah, I think we're good.
we'll call it a day. So thank you all so much. Hopefully we'll go live again soon. Take all of your requests. But we thought
Yes,
we'd
definitely.
talk a little about the song since we just released it in Feb, and I think it was all in a hurry. We couldn't really promote it properly. But I'm glad we did this. Thank you, Shravan.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Chalo. See you. Have a nice day. Happy Onam.
Bye, everybody.
Happy
Thank you
Ganesh
for tuning
Chaturthi
in.
to
Thank you.
everyone.
Yes.